Well, hello there, everybody. Crystal's schedule is still off from my schedule, which means I'm going to go train shoulders right now solo. She's going to train later tonight. We're just totally flip-flopped right now, so I apologize. We're still not going to be able to get any good gym footage because we're not working out together. So I'm going to go train shoulders right now, do some front lateral raises, some side lateral raises, some overhead press, and all kinds of other good stuff. Still have not yet eaten, and I feel great, so I'm really digging this fast interplay into this 6,000 calorie thing. So let's go train. Alright, workout in the book, just crush some shoulders. I love shoulders. Shoulders is one of the exercises or one of the body parts that I can train solo, and I just get a really good pump because I put my earbuds in and I just like zone out. I superset everything, get a really good blood flow the whole way through. So I really love training shoulders. About to meet up with Crystal right now, load up the van to work in the kitchen. So let's do just that. I get to eat today. I'm excited about that. Just got off of a podcast, off of somebody else's podcast. I'm recording a podcast tonight to myself. I'm about to break my fast with a keto brick, and I've got some ground beef cooking up right now. So I'm gonna have a pound of ground beef. Then I'm gonna work on my clients and head to the kitchen. But I'm excited about this. Yeah, buddy. I will say this about meal timing with 6,000 calories. I think meal timing is gonna be much more critical because I'm eating my ground beef right now, by the way. Pretty good. When I'm eating at a maintenance or less than, I do like a 1 meal a day approach. I don't think I can get 1 meal a day of 6,000 calories right now. So I think by training in the morning, letting several hours elapse before my first meal around noon or 1, and then several more hours elapsing before my second and final meal of like the evening hours of 7, 8, or 9, I'll be able to kind of have enough hunger built up that I can get through my whole meal. I don't want to eat super late because I don't want to go to bed with that much food on my stomach, but having 2 large meals a day, starting a little bit earlier in the day and ending a little bit later than normal, I'll be able to get both those meals in without too much trouble, I think. But yeah, meal timing is going to be much more critical because if I mess up my meal timing and I have to condense all my calories into one big meal, it's just going to be too much. So that is something I'm going to have to kind of think about going forward. Alright, y'all, we're headed to the post office to mail a few things. Then I'm headed to Natural Grocers to pick up some water for Crystal and some more sausages because I ate 12 the other night and I'm out of sausages now. I just dropped my camera on the pavement. I'm surprised it's still recording right now. Whew, I'm so hard on this camera. Alrighty, y'all, we are back in the kitchen. About to pour a batch of bricks. Woo, I got some crazy hat here. So, that's what we're gonna do right now. I am so freaking excited for when we get our own kitchen set up and we can be just so like efficient at our production. But until then, here we are making the most of it. I have a little rant that I want to make later on news, so we'll get there in just a second. Alright, y'all. I've got my box of Teton Waters sausages. Got to run to Home Depot, pick up a tool chest. So we've been living out of boxes forever, as y'all know. Our kitchen is literally in 3 big boxes. So I'm gonna go get a tool chest, and that's gonna be our kitchen island / cabinet. So I'm excited about this. There she be. Something I get. Alright, y'all, we got it in the truck, but Crystal's not here to help me unload it. I think I'm just gonna have to go beast mode on this thing and try and knock it out myself. I unloaded it by myself. In this episode of the Keto Savage Kitchen, we're gonna make keto chili. I love it. Now when you got a girl that lets you get a tool chest for your kitchen island, you have a keeper. I love you, Crystal. Now it may seem odd to have a toolbox as a kitchen island, but I mean, look at the practicality of this. So we have a power strip built in to the toolbox, which I could plug into the wall, which I could then plug in any of my appliances to during our Keto Savage Kitchen episodes. It's got the USB charger for my phone, which is magnetic, by the way. I mean, how cool is that? Most practical kitchen island ever. Alrighty, y'all. Crystal just got back from the kitchen. Jack's paws are going ballistic on this wood floor. So Crystal's been really frustrated lately because we've been living out of boxes. And I'm like, alright, I'm gonna fix all of this. So she came home just now and she's not living out of a box anymore. So she's gonna demonstrate what we got going on in this kitchen. And not gonna lie, y'all, after seeing this, I think everybody should have a tool chest as a kitchen island because it's just way better. So check this out. Crystal, do us the honors. What we got going on? Keto Savage Kitchen.
This is the first time I'm opening any of these drawers. Wow.
Boom, look at that.
Fancy.
Look at that, look at that. What we got?
Oh.
Ooh, all the spices and seasonings. I'm digging it. That's nothing.
Pretty.
Man, look at that, look at that.
Nothing.
That looks pretty crowded, but that's all of our like bagged foods, like almond flours and
occasional
salt and
foods.
whatnot.
Nice.
Start at the top.
Ooh,
And we got all the supplements. Gotta get all of our pills in, you know what I'm saying? little odds and ends here, nothing really particular. Dark chocolate.
Pretty.
So pretty.
Yeah.
All of our teas
Ooh.
and some keto bricks. Gotta love it. And then all of our other supplements that come in the canisters.
That is so awesome.
You happy now?
Yes, thank you, baby.
Alright, love you.
Love. Love you too.
Guess what, y'all? My steaks that I ordered the other day won't come in until tomorrow. You know what that means? It means I got a plate of sausages. So I'm about to dig into these sausages and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Good night. By the way, I totally forgot to mention, I mentioned earlier about a little rant on news, I think is what it was, like the media. So let me finish that train of thought real quick. I've been listening to NPR, National Public Radio, driving to and from the kitchen lately, and I like NPR a lot. Like it's just a pretty good source of news. Like they've got all kinds of stuff. It's not any one side or the other. It's a broad array of information. But like there's so much on the radio, and I don't have a TV. Like I've intentionally never owned a TV because it's just a waste of time. But there's just so much on the news on television, and then so much in like NPR about like this, like the Catholic Church scandal, like Donald Trump scandal. Just so much negativity, and so many people are just obsessing about all this stuff that they don't have any control over. And I agree that it's important that you need to know what's going on in the world around you, yes, but not to the point that you become crippled in your day-to-day life because you're so just like weighed down by just the negativity that's out there. And the media, they only talk about the negative stuff. They don't talk about like the great positive stuff. They talk about the negative stuff. And then like today, I was blown up by people asking about this whole coconut oil thing, about coconut oil being poison and killing you. It's not going to kill you. It's not poison. It's not negative. It's just the media. Everybody should just throw their TVs out the door because the negativity in this world, I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. Imagine how much more you would get done in a day if you spent every single one of your waking hours working and perfecting your craft. Not watching news and listening to the radio and watching television about negative stuff. Like, that negative stuff gets in you and it festers, and just like, that's what you think about. It's what you obsess about. And you talk about people, or you talk to other people about it, and you gossip about it. It's just, people are just, they have too much time on their hands these days. Find your passion, work your passion. Don't do anything but just obsess over that positive thing in your life. Grind away at that, and you can get something beautiful accomplished. So, with that little rant, I'm going to eat my sausages and go to bed. Good night.